I just got this package from Hobby King in the mail. It's a cam stabilizer and 2 servos to run it. I plan on running it off the multi-rotor gimbal device that's on the flight controller. Boy, this Postal Service sure packages these. Alright. Okay, so here's the camera mount. That's the whole thing right there, huh? I am going to have to do a smaller camera. This one ain't going to fit. So there's a servo, and there's the other servo. Okay, that's it. Okay, I've got my servo tilt roll camera whatchamajiggy in there, the gimbal. It's got the little ball shock absorbers, and it's got a mini size servo on the what is it, I guess that's the tilt. Then the roll, it's got a full size servo, standard size they call it. It's a Corona, and the other one's a HK. And I fabricated a little mount to hang everything underneath there. And up to a couple of minutes ago, it was all centered real nice and everything. Now everything's kicked off to one side. I don't like it like that, and I'm going to have to fix it. But the reason it's kicked off to one side is because I hooked it up to the controller card, and when I tilted the craft, the servo was tilting the opposite way it should. And I don't know why, and I don't know if it's because I didn't hook both of them up. This wire on this servo isn't long enough. I'm going to have to get an extension. So it's either because I didn't have both servos hooked up, it was acting in reverse, or I have to change something in the multi-wheel setup. Now the battery ran dead on the last attempt, so on this attempt I'm going to try and finish talking about what the problem was. It was operating in reverse. When I tilt the craft this way, the camera gimbal would tilt even farther that way instead of trying to stay level. So something in multi-wheel's messed up maybe, or like I said, it might be that I didn't have them both hooked up. I'm going to have to figure it out, and I'm not sure what it is, but I'll get to the bottom of it. Alright, I got the cam stabilization set up in one direction. I don't have a long enough wire for the other servo, so I'll have to wait till I get an extension or splice something. Anyway, I'm going to show how this works. I got to flip the gear up to make the cam stabilization work, which is cool because that's what I want to have happen anyway. And I got it set up at a slow rate so it tilts with the multi-wheel and tries to stay level. And it's doing a pretty good job of it, I think. Anyway, that's just one axis. The other axis, like I said, isn't hooked up yet. And there might be some kind of fine-tuning I can do on it to get it to work a little better. But it's not doing too bad. So the minute you flip the gear down, cam stabilization stops.